Hello and welcome back to what's going to be part 3 of my absolute dream trip, where I've gone across Portugal experiencing the different horses and the different cultures. So if you've watched part 2, you'll know that I am in Torre de Palma at the moment. You'll be able to tell from the beautiful towery castle behind me. We've also just met this gorgeous little 4-month-old foal who was actually born here. But we're about to head off and do our vineyard ride. So if we go up this way, we can meet Pedro, who's going to be accompanying Abby and I on our ride through the vineyards. Apparently we're going past the ruins. You'll know from watching part 2 that this place is just soaked in history. It's absolutely beautiful. It's just such a lovely, lovely place to be. So I'm very excited to go on the ride through the vineyards, past the ruins. I've been told that we can pick between 2 Lusitano horses and then a French carriage horse. So these are two of the horses, and then we've got the one down there that's coming with us.
Yes, maybe this one is your horse.
This is my horse. Hello. Thank you very much. My horse, guys. What's my horse called, sorry?
Azeitona.
Azeitona. God, my ones always have, yours would be called Bob. Yeah, exactly. Azeitona. Oh, it's nice to meet you. Look how big the candle is. Okay, you got me? Oh.
Sure, the stirrups have a bit hard.
Yes, please. Oh, Abby, this is like sitting behind AC.
I'm on a 4-year-old.
Are you? Lol. Yeah, your saddle's so cool. Ah. Yeah. Oh God, you look snug. Like, that looks really comfy. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Yep, we good?
Now go to the hotel in the front.
Okie dokie. I feel like I've kind of been like transported back a few hundred years, just being on a horse riding around this kind of place. So gorgeous. Right guys, we're not going to drag the poor cameraman the entire way, so it's going to be 360 and drone footage from here on out. See you later! now we've got someone filming not on a horse. So we've had a little ride around, and then we've come over to the Roman ruins, which you can, as you can see, just ride up to on the horses, which is amazing. So these are 2 years after Christ. That's how old they are. My maths ain't mathing, but she is very old basically. But if you look at all the flooring, it's still amazingly preserved. All the kind of tile and mosaic-y flooring. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Full on thought mine was going to leap then. Oh, wow! Good girl! Guys, I want to formally apologise to Ace because it's girl Ace. Ace's girlfriend, the woman that he never met. Righty-ho. She would be. Oh, God, I forgot how high my canter was. Went to get off in my eventing saddle. Good girl. Oh, that was so nice. Just so picturesque. Like the whole time we kept saying like, oh, it feels like we're in ancient Rome, just riding around. Very, very peaceful and relaxing. Good girl. Also really cool to actually go right up to the ruins. There's so many of them. It's nuts. Do we run stirrups up here? Gonna run my stirrups up? Don't know what like the etiquette is when you're riding abroad. Sometimes they run stirrups up, sometimes they don't. At least we weren't in the like the authentic Portuguese ones. I don't think you could run those up, you'd scratch your saddle. Oh, you're a good girl, you are. Don't know who you're more sad to leave, mate, Pedro or the horse.
Definitely Pedro.
An amazing time was had on that lovely, lovely ride. So we're now heading for lunch and a wine tasting. Very exciting. Would you say you're good with wine tasting? Do you know your wines?
I'm pretty good with wine.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot
like,
wait to debunk this. I cannot wait.
I can tell you if it's red, if it's
Oh, can
white.
you?
Yeah. Like.
Oh, really? What?
Without
Just
even
from
looking at it, just from tasting it. Tell you what, mate. Cold white, hot red works every time.
Don't you hate it when you're trying to sit down for a nice meal and you just keep getting paparazzi? It's like, leave me alone. You know what I mean? I feel like I need to tell people, so we've now come to do the wine tasting and the lunch. Billy no mates. I've come with a whole crew, guys, hired people to literally spend time with me this holiday. No one wants to sit with me. But it's fine, because I'm about to be greeted by a lovely sommelier, who is basically a wine expert. That's my translation. I'm guessing sommelier is French. French? Yeah. Essentially, they will pair delicious wines with what you're eating to make sure all of the flavours complement one another. But you know, naturally, I'm gonna get a little cheeky glass of wine before the food arrives. And then hopefully I'll find a friend. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Guys, look. How are you going?
I heard wine, so I came ready.
For now, I bring you our Rinto Alvarinho, only 2 grapes, 2022, 6 months in berry cokes, this one. What you are going to feel is freshness, acidity, some lemon,
Ooh,
some peach,
citrusy
a little
notes.
bit of vanilla because of the berry as well. But mainly it's acidity, that's what we want. To some cheese or shrimp curry.
Shrimp curry, that's right up your street.
Yeah.
You've got to swill it before you smell it.
That's red wine that you're airing out, not white wine.
No, you do, to see the
Really
colours.
citrusy. Go on, give us those citrus notes.
Oh, that's so good.
That's gorgeous.
That is
Yeah,
so good.
Very lemony and
Yeah, and like very refreshing, yeah.
That's amazing.
I've never felt so fancy in my life.
So grown up.
I could really get used to this lifestyle though.
Yeah,
I'm loving it.
it's retired. Come on, Pete.
Even
Work hard.
some
Chin chin with a chin chin. To having the best job in the world. So we are heading off to Cascais now. Obviously, I'll be driven by my chauffeur. Hey!
Time after the wine tasting.
Yeah, but we are going off to our next, basically where we're staying tonight. And then tomorrow we've got something very, very exciting planned, but I'm gonna keep you guys out of the loop for a minute. Right, Passenger Princess is going for a nap.
That's right.
Welcome to trying to
Just
fill up your car abroad. Hey?
Back me up here.
What?
You got the GoPro go.
Gasolio, yeah. Is gasolio diesel in Portuguese?
They're all Gasolinos. No, these are Gasolinos and there's Gasolina. But this says B7.
Gasolino or gas?
Back me up that this says B7.
Yeah, this says B7.
No, this. Because like this just says diesel, which is helpful. And then there's like B7 on there.
Yeah.
That's on here. So.
Yeah.
Alright.
What I don't like is why they're two Gasolinos so close. Like, what? Surely is one petrol and one's diesel?
They both say the exact
They
same
both
thing.
say Gasolino. Coming up, Gasolino. Right, I have to get pay. Well, I love the thieves. All but just a read through. That was good, well done. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the final day of Portugal, which is so sad. I think last time we saw you was when we were absolutely rocking out on our drive over to Cascais Riding School. So this is our apartment that we've had for the last evening. It's so lovely, but absolute highlight is, if you can see there, that's where the stables are, and my bedroom is that first window over there. So you can literally see the horses from the living room, the bedroom. I woke up this morning to like little wickers and neighs when they were having their breakfast, and it was just, felt like I was in a fairy tale. So, so lovely. So we're about to go and have a walk around these beautiful facilities, because when we drove in last night, it was probably like 7:30?
At least, yeah.
Passenger princess
We got a bit caught
doesn't
up
look
on
at
the wine
time.
tour.
Yeah, so we didn't really have a chance to have a good look around last night because we obviously went off for dins. So we're gonna go for a little walkie woo. Oh, I wanna show you how nice this is looking. So we're actually off to the Portuguese School of Equestrian Arts later, where I'm not gonna be riding because I am not trained, but, oh, back here. I'm kind of liking this like half horse, half holiday getup. Abs, do you agree?
Yeah, very smart.
So I've got
that's so wearable.
Yeah, the Tommy Equestrian base layer on here, because I wanted to still look horsey. I didn't want to turn up looking like I know nothing about horses. I want them to think I'm really cool. But equally, I didn't want to go like full horse. I didn't want them to have that awkward moment where they're like, oh God, she knows she's not riding. But yeah, we're going to have a wander around and we will show you a bit more of these amazing facilities, because obviously this is a venue. I just want to show you outside. Oh, she's dark. This is the venue that you can book on Cavago. Whether you're horsey or not, you can just come and stay, but then there are also horsey activities. Anyone else find they can't do anything with their left hand? If you want horsey activities. But personally, I think even if you're not horsey, it's quite just a nice place to be. It feels very authentic. You can see all the sort of terracotta buildings. Let's just turn you around. So Abby was up in that turret last night. She got the turret room, princess of the castle. And then we've obviously got all these other rooms up here. Again, I think the ongoing theme of Portugal is just, it's very European. Like, it's so relaxing. You get away from the kind of hustle and bustle of the UK where everyone's just like, ah, I need to do stuff. Like, you just wake up, it's like, oh, amazing. Yeah, like we can go see some horses, we can do this. It's my kind of living. This is so nice. You almost feel like you're in a bit of a like little village, which is lovely because obviously we're in Cascais, which is a town. This just feels like a little pocket of tranquility. It is really beautiful. I love the terracotta buildings. Oh, look! I literally did not even notice that arena when we drove in yesterday. Right. Also, hang on, let me just show you this Tommy bag. Oh, it has been a lifesaver because obviously we're moving from place to place each day. So I've kind of been using that bag for like my essentials that I always need out. And then the stuff in the case, I don't have to get my cases out until I get to the place. if you're liking the Tommy stuff, guys, we do actually have a discount code, which I believe goes on until the end of June. God, why is my brain just not braining today? So the code is MEG20 and it will give you 20% off their entire equestrian range. So I'm gonna leave a little linky poo down below, but it has been so nice. And even though, like, I don't know how hot it is now because it's still morning, it's probably like 20 degrees, say. This is really comfortable. Really, really, really nice material. Very breathable. It's like thin enough that you're not getting too hot, but it's not see-through, as you can tell. That's what I don't like about base layers, when they get really, really see-through. Come on, manager, you're late. Going on a full-on wander now. Couldn't help but have a little walk into the arena. I think as far as arenas go, guys, potentially one of the most beautiful ones I've ever seen. Like, it is just surrounded by these gorgeous trees. You can see it over there. Almost giving like kind of Africa, Sahara-y kind of vibes. It is enormous. Like literally 3 of my arenas at home. Oh, so nice. So I've just wandered up here. I can see some horses. Also got big mirrors there. Let's go have a little sneaky peek at some ponies before we head off. Keep going. Go on. Don't. Gonna get in trouble now. Hey, Gorge.
It's a shame you can't ride there. That'd be hilarious to show off your Spanish walk skills. Be like, look guys, I don't know if you know this, but if you press these buttons,
guys, if you like,
the horse does something really weird.
Yeah, like kind of pull, kind of kick. I don't really know.
Actually, the horse walks a bit funny.
Just
and it
does
looks
just like
great.
You should really try and integrate it into your routine.
So don't tell me how to act or how I should be. All we wanted is to be free. We don't wanna be like you. Whoa, you see, we just act a little crazy.
Don't be in love with someone else.
Should we just turn the music off and let you... Do you reckon there's still copyright us?
Please.
Do you get done? If it was just us singing a song, would we get done? Because it's so accurate.
I think if we were to sing it, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the normal pace
It's
probably
almost too
not.
much of a cover.
Yeah, it's almost a bit like, come on. Like,
Give the
Taylor, is
artist
that
a
you?
chance.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just a little bit.
I'm just wasting time, but I don't wanna let it go. I don't wanna let it go. And I know that I might not be fine, but I will never let it go. No, I will never let it go. So don't tell me how to act or how I should be. How I should. All we wanted is to be free. We don't wanna be like you.
We ready? Right, please do not cross the road backwards. Stop, 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 stop. Turn around. Righty-ho, guys, always cross the roads responsibly, especially when abroad. So, the final place for our trip, as I mentioned earlier, we have come to the Portugal School of Equestrian Arts. Now, I am, sorry, go ahead. Don't you worry. I am so excited to go in here. Got a horse coming already. I feel like when you think of Portugal, you think of this place, and it is extra exciting because we're going to get a little sneaky preview of some stuff that's actually going to be coming to the UK. We're going to talk about this a little bit later. Let's go in and meet everyone. It looks beautiful. This is cool.
I'm Francisco.
Hi, lovely to meet you. I'm Meg. This is amazing. I had a full on, like, my jaw just dropped to the ground moment when I walked around the corner and saw these horses.
It's good to have a good impression on the beginning.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, you've nailed that.
And you see, this is the traditional Portuguese saddle. We use it in the shows of the school. And we have the other saddle behind. It's what we call the relvas. It's a saddle we use for the work every day because it's more light. It's possible to make rising trot, so it's something more
This
modern.
looks like it really like secures you.
That is to be completely fixed. It's not supposed to do a rising trot and this type of things. So. But it's comfortable. When we start to be used,
Want to take a seat?
at the beginning you feel it's strange, but in
I
the
want to
end
find
it's
one
comfortable.
to sit in.
It's a comfortable. That one is a very old one. It was all in the style of the 18th century.
Yeah. I love
That's
how
the
it stayed
idea.
the same though.
And you see the traditional thing in Portugal, it was to work the horses with a bit only. In our time, we work with a bridle. But sometimes when the horse is very well trained, till a good level and with a lot of precision, they work with a bit in the perfect condition. And we have one of the best moments in the show. It's a solo with only a bit and doing all the exercises. To show you the way we organize the things in Portugal. We organize every year, we have one letter for all the horses born in that year.
Amazing.
So everybody born in 2005, it's letter A. And like that, till we use only 23 letters in our alphabet.
Is X and Z a bit too hard
so
to find
it's
names
23,
for?
every 23 years we repeat the same letter, and we have one other funny thing. It was that one, Pingalim. We know Pingalim, it's a letter P, so it was born not in 96, but
2019.
So it's now with 4 years, and we know it's 4 years old. The name is Pingalim, because the P tell me the age, and then the first letter of the second syllable, it's the first letter of his father. So I know Pingalim, it's a son of one horse with the letter G.
Every
What
horse?
means every horse.
How
so
on
Pingalim
earth
means
do you think these names?
Grainho, it's the name of his father. And with that I know also Grainho, it was born in the year, I don't know.
I've had one foal born this year and I don't know what to call it.
But it's a good way.
Yeah, you need to help me out.
Our horses, they are almost all brown.
I was going to say, is there any sort of rules about colours?
It's a selection. It's not a rule. It's like all the selection. It's the image of what you want.
Right.
And the tradition, it was to have brown horses.
And what about the kind of the white markings on them, like their face?
We try to have the minimum possible, but it's not. If it's a very good horse, of course, he stay even with white marks. And like you see in this one, we have 1 or 2 black horses. Because the genetic, it's rich, and we accept in the school till now only brown, and we have now 3, I believe, 3 or 4 black horses. This one, it's my horse, one of my horses.
One?
Yes, it's Obelix.
Oh.
It's a very good boy.
So what year was that then? What year was O?
Oh, no, with Ash. His first letter is Ash. It's Obelix, the name. It's not Obelix like the Gaulois.
I see.
And look, you have the more beautiful eyes of the school.
You are biased, you are. Oh, you are gorgeous.
It's my responsibility, nothing more.
You've got so many stallions and they're all just so
We
chilled.
have the tradition in Portugal, it's to keep all the horses stallion. We have only 1 or 2 horses gelding because of health reasons. Nothing more, it's the reason why.
Really
if
noticed.
the character is not enough good to accept all these type of use, they are not useful for us.
And do you have many mares here, or is it?
Not here.
No,
here we
all
have.
stallions.
We only have mares here
Boys
when
club.
we make an invitation for the stud farm, like the next gala. We have 3 mares with foals in the show. It's the traditional way to prepare a horse for a show.
Yeah.
And they make the plaits and then they put some colors.
Put the ribbons through.
Yes, to make the. In the end, you see that it's the traditional way to show to present the horses.
God, they're so neat.
That take 1 hour of work for each one. It's not good.
God, and how many horses would you have?
Depends of the show. Depends of the show. When we have a complete show, sometimes 28 or 29.
And how many people plaiting them?
We need a good team.
Yeah.
Good team.
Wow.
Good and ready to work.
Wow.
Meg, I think Carlos is doing the lesson to Miriam. She's starting to ask the horse to be a little more sit down,
Yeah.
a little more on the top of his hocks, and with that to develop the capacity of collection, the capacity of taking weight on the hocks.
Yeah.
Because we have two things to take care. It's the collection of the body and the collection of the gait. You see the horse starting to be a little more collect on the trot. So
Is that how
it's
you
the
teach
beginning of
here?
it's the beginning of the collection for the passage.
Ah, the passage.
The passage, it's a movement of trot, collect, very short and very slower,
Yeah.
with a lot of collection. And that is something you train to go in and out.
How long does it take for a horse to be trained to show quality?
Depends a little of 3-4 years. Depends
Yeah.
of the thing they go. We make also one show with young horses, where we show only the capacity of moving and to be regular.
Right.
So they start to do it with 5, something like that.
Oh wow,
5,
yeah.
6.
I suppose they have to get the experience, guys. They go to these massive shows with a huge atmosphere. And
To make the
can't be
show
first time.
with the advanced exercises,
Yeah,
of course. But
exactly,
for that
exactly.
part, we call the carousel of the young horses, and we do it. Also, it's a good way to see how they react with the public and with the,
Yeah,
with
exactly.
a different situation. Everything it's trying to be inside the traditional
Yeah.
thing. All the costumes, all the riders, the vest.
Do you not get hot when you're riding?
Yes, sometimes,
Yeah.
but make part of this.
You got to keep the traditions going.
It's what it is. When you make a show, when you make a reconstitution, you need to be there.
I'm going to remember this next time I'm moaning about being hot in England. I'm like, hang on a minute.
But in England, it's more comfortable. It's a,
Yeah, exactly.
It's
and
a cold
I still
climate.
whinge.
Meg, we go down.
Yeah.
We have a place where you see the horses at the same level.
Amazing. Got any popcorn?
No, not yet. In the future, you never know.
That's the only thing I'd change. A little
I think that
popcorn
is
machine in the
too
corner.
modern. It's the transitions are the goal. It's to make it smooth with power, but without tension.
Yeah, I was
That's
just going to say it's amazing that like how relaxed they still look doing it.
That is the goal. It's always
Yeah.
to be with the horse with the maximum of his power, without be with the bad tension.
Yeah, yeah.
The tension, it's about the capacity of doing, and not because they are forced to do something.
Yeah. I feel like I'm sat like I can judge them.
You are
I'll
a
be the
judge.
dressage
You are the
judge.
judge today. This one, it's one of the numbers we use on the show. Usually the show it's with 8, 9 numbers.
Wow. The music.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's full of power.
Yeah. Absolutely bomb.
Yeah, it was 1 moment ago. Now it's late. When they take the
I was expecting him to halt then. Oh dear.
we are not too many, and I don't want to be the first one to do it. Well, let's go to the other side.
Yes.
And take a look on the other stable
Yeah.
and the saddle room.
Oh, that was amazing.
Very well. I hope you enjoy it.
So much.
You
so
are
nice
welcome.
to meet you. Yeah, it's really, really good.
It's a pleasure.
You got a wet face, my friend. You got a very wet face. Ugh. Right, guys, you've walked in mid-photo shoot. Found yet another Lusitano horse that I absolutely love. Anyway, I wanted to quickly tell you guys about the all steps formation, so you can see I'm wearing the t-shirt. So what you've just seen is actually a little sneaky preview, because these guys are coming over to the UK. So if you've not got a trip planned to Portugal in the next year and you want to experience that absolutely magical show, there will be so much more. That was literally like the tiniest snippet. They're coming over to Hartpury in Gloucestershire for the 4th and 5th of August. You can obviously book tickets on the Cavago website, and bit of information for you, my discount code will get you the 10% off. So if you do Meg Elphick 10, you'll be able to get 10% off tickets and come and enjoy watching these horses in the flesh. I can vouch, having seen footage of these guys for years and years and years and always admiring them, it's completely different when you come and see them in person. I can't fully explain how special it is to see all of this heritage and the partnership between horse and rider and all these traditions coming together, and watching these beautifully bred horses in person just doing their thing, showing off all of their amazing training. I feel like I'm on fly duty now to keep this guy happy. But yeah, it is truly special. I would highly recommend to come and watch them. It kind of feels a bit like a once in a lifetime opportunity, to be honest. Oh, you are gorgeous. Right, I've been told that there's a very famous Portuguese tart place down the road, which I would like to go and check out. So we're going to wander down there, debrief on our amazing time here in Portugal. And then sadly, my flight is leaving Lisbon tonight about 10 o'clock. And that will be my Lusitano fix over for now. Nate, you're meant to stop! Finishing the video is the only way I know how, though, Abs.
With pastry.
With food.
With sweet treats.
With food. With... Go on, you're good at Portuguese.
Pastéis de Belém.
De Belém?
Please don't come at me, I'm so sorry.
Do you want to cheers?
Put it on and blew it up. Cheers. Oh my god. That's some ASMR content right there.
That is good. Oh my god, that is good.
Unbelievable. There's a reason there's queues outside every day.
A big thank you to Cavago for making this entire thing possible, and a big thank you to all of the hosts, because obviously Cavago are the ones that have got the website that we've booked through to be able to visit them all, but then they have put us up and just given us the most wonderful, authentic experience. It has been truly amazing, and I cannot recommend. Yeah, so welcoming. It's just, it adds another level to your holiday. If you're really into horses, or you've got a partner or a friend that's into horses, to be able to go somewhere and experience different breeds and like see how they just ride and deal with them in different countries, it's been so special. All of the places we've been, I've thought like Pete would actually still love being here, because it's like stunning scenery. Yeah. And like yesterday,
you don't have to touch them.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't have to muck them out. Like,
literally, like the wine hotel, he could just be chilling by the pool, drinking wine that's been like tailored to what he's eating, and I could just be riding around the vineyards, making wine, getting stuff done. You know, picking them grapes. I want to come back to do the squashing. You weren't there for that bit, yeah, like the stomp, the wine stomp.
She's got big old feet ready to go.
She took one look at me and she thought, you need to get back here in October.
You're going to put you to work.
We will employ you. But no, it has just been wonderful. And of course, there is the discount code. If you go onto the Cavago website and put in Meg Elphick10, it will get you 10% off anything that you've seen in this video. I believe it runs till the end of July. So if you want to come and experience these things for yourself, you can do so via the Cavago website. It's going to be all down below. Also, a big thank you to Tommy Equestrian, because they kitted me out for all of my riding parts, and it was just so comfortable and perfect in the heat. Didn't I look good? Yeah. A couple of times I was like, oof, hey up, he's just professional.
I think when we turned up at the places, everyone was like, she's legit, she's an actual horse
They
rider.
thought, guys, we've got the Olympian in. When I came for the dressage test, and they're like,
is this Jessica Springsteen?
I mean, I just can't see a difference.
No.
And a thank you obviously to Abby for putting up with me.
I wondered if I'd make it into this
Yep.
outro.
Success by design, guys. Check them out.
Very tolerant, very patient.
Yeah, very organised as well. Meg abroad, difficult one.
Check-in for the flights today has been interesting.
It was fine. I did it, and it was fine.
And we sat together.
Exactly. Well, we'll see. We will see. And then a big thank you to the little dream team, who you've only seen once, guys, for some incredibly bad piano playing, and potentially you'll spot the other amazing cameraman in some of the amazing drone footage. But none of this would have been possible without Events Through a Lens, who have worked tirelessly to literally follow me around Lisbon eating tarts. Like, that's dedication. So yeah, a big thank you to Events Through Lens. Obviously, check them out, and they will be posting some content as well that won't be on my channel, so there'll be some exclusive over there. I think that's everything.
I think we need to finish these.
We need to finish these tarts, because they're going to be a little bit cool.
Somehow.
Yeah, no, I'm actually going to go and walk to lunch. All right, guys.
On the opposite side.
I live, laugh, love you. Let us know where you would like us to travel to next, because hopefully this is going to be a fun travel series. Right, hope you enjoyed Portugal.
Cheers.
To tarts.
Why is it Taylor's version?
So she's re-recorded every single song and re-released it. So you have to always go for the Taylor's version one, because then she gets the money.
Really?
Yeah. So he like fell in love with Taylor. So this song is written about him, and they met once, and they were both like, oh my god, like we're in love. Anyway, then he got like really keen and started like writing love letters and like saying in interviews and stuff that he loved her, and she was like, oogie.
I met you once.
And basically stitched him. I don't actually really like Ed Sheeran. Sorry if you're watching it.